If you're feeling lonely, anxious, and unmotivated, are your habits with pornography actually to blame for this? Have you ever sat alone at the end of the day with your wife or your partner asleep beside you on the bed, or maybe no one at all, just staring at your phone or your laptop, and you're just like, man, I am so empty right now. Not sad, not angry, just empty. Like no real motivation, no drive, just a dull ache that never seems to go away. You know what I'm talking about. You feel like you're going through the motions at work. Your conversations with people feel shallow. And even when your partner touches you, it barely registers. You can't remember the last time you were genuinely excited about something. And it terrifies you because this isn't who you used to be. You were once focused, alive, hungry, but now you're tired, uninspired, and secretly ashamed. Maybe you tell yourself, you know what, it's just stress, it's burnout, or it's just the season of life that I'm in. But deep down, you know that something's off. I'm going to say the thing that no one else is saying. Your porn habit is not just bad luck. It's the root of that heaviness in your chest. It's why you feel numb and alone, even when you are surrounded by people who love you. It's the quiet thief stealing your joy, your confidence. It's stealing your mental strength. So let me break this down simply. Pornography isn't just screwing with your sexuality, it is wrecking your mental health. Men come to me lonely, anxious, and unmotivated, but they don't connect it to pornography. They think they just need to grind harder, like they haven't made enough money, they haven't hit their revenue goals, right? They haven't hit their ideal net worth. They want to man up or get through the week. They blame their marriage, they blame their job, and they'll say I'm just wired this way. But whenever I dig deeper, when I peel back the layers, pornography is always almost right there, close to the center of it. You're not just tired. Porn has desensitized your dopamine system, making everyday life feel flat and joyless. You're not just anxious. You've been medicating anxiety, especially around women or relationships, with pornography since you were a teen. You're not just lonely. You've been isolating yourself and cutting off true emotional connection for years because pornography became your safe, shame-filled bubble. You've trained your brain to find comfort in pixels and fantasy instead of people and purpose. And now that training is running your life. Porn addiction is not just about being too sexual. It's not just about urges or lust. It's about pain avoidance. It's about medicating your emotions with orgasm. So every time you feel anxious, you edge. Every time your wife rejects you, you watch something extreme. Every time life feels too heavy, you say, you know what, just a few minutes. Just one video, and what started out as stress relief has now become your default escape from pain. I want you to think back. How many times have you avoided difficult conversations with your partner by just numbing it out with pornography? You know you should talk to her, but you just push it aside and use porn. Or stayed up late edging because you felt anxious about work. Or skipped a social event because it's easier to stay in your cave and get a quick fix. That is not coincidence, that's conditioning. And I'll say it again, you are conditioning your brain to respond to discomfort with pornography. And the result is that you feel disconnected from your partner, from your wife, or from your girlfriend. You don't initiate anymore because you fear rejection, or worse, because you feel nothing. You can't even focus at work because you're mentally foggy, you're drained, you're addicted to short-term dopamine hits. So you stop reaching out to friends, you avoid eye contact with strangers, and you are silently retreating from life. Pornography is not harmless. It's silent, but it's strategic. It's slowly robbing you of everything that makes you a man. And I am not judging you because I lived that life for a very long time. I used pornography to avoid the pain of childhood abandonment. I used alcohol to silence the voice that told me I wasn't good enough with women or I wasn't attractive enough. I was busy pretending to be confident, to be spiritual, to be a Christian, to have it all together. But deep inside, I was a mess And I've coached thousands of men just like you. I've coached husbands, fathers, pastors, entrepreneurs, engineers, artists, men who built empires in their careers but were crumbling on the inside. Men who tried willpower, men who tried filters, men who tried confession, cold showers, church accountability groups. And they all hit the same wall because they never addressed the emotional underlying of their addiction. And they all hit the same wall because they never addressed the underlying issues of their addictive behavior. They never learned how to deal with anxiety without running. They never confronted the loneliness that drives them to pixelated pleasure. They never rebuilt their self-image after years of secret shame. So I'll be straight with you. If you're waiting to feel ready to quit pornography, if you're waiting to magically wake up motivated and happy one day, if you're hoping that a new job, a new supplement, or a new book is going to fix this, then you're lying to yourself. And I say that with all the love in my heart because I've been where you are and I wasted years playing that game. You need help. You need a structured, tested, ruthless accountability system that is proven. And more importantly, you need to heal. Not manage, not cope, not suppress, but heal. That means learning how to feel again without pornography. That means learning how to talk to your wife without guilt. That means learning how to sit with discomfort without reaching for escape. This is your inner battle, and you're not fighting it. And if you're not fighting it, you're losing. Let me tell you what's going to happen if you don't act now. You'll keep living half alive. You'll watch the years pass and realize that you never showed up fully for your marriage, for your kids, and most importantly, you will know you did not show up for yourself. You will slowly lose your edge, your passion, and your masculinity. That one's by default. And one day, you'll wake up and realize that porn didn't just waste your life, it stole your life. Please don't let it. This is your wake-up call. Please schedule a call with my team today. There is no cost. This is not therapy. This is not whining in a group. This is not a pity party. This is for men who are done with being victims to their own mind. And you just want to ask somebody, what do I do next based on where I am? This is for men who are finally ready to face their emotional pain head on, to learn the skills to live free, powerful, and connected without needing pornography to survive the day. I know it's hard, but staying stuck is actually harder. So choose your hard. One leads to freedom, the other leads to despair. You're not broken, and you are not weak, and you are not alone. You're a man who's been carrying this burden silently for far too long, and it's time to drop the weight. So schedule a call with us, and I'll see you on the other side. I'm JK, your brother in the struggle. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Porn Reboot podcast. I'll speak to you later on in the week. If you found this episode helpful, here are 4 ways I can help you with your out-of-control sexual behavior for free. The first way is to grab a free copy of my book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men at elevatedrecovery.org, or visit the link in the description below this episode. The second way is, if you're not sure where to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, if you'd like to spend time with like-minded professionals and business owners who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's a link to join in the description below this episode. The third way is if you need help right now because you have a burning issue, your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally or emotionally, you're about to lose your relationship, you want to live up to your potential, be an authentic man, and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, then click on the link in the description below this episode that says free coaching call. And the fourth way is to leave us a 5-star review if you enjoy this podcast, so that we can reach more men who are struggling in silence and bring back the lessons we learn from coaching them to freedom.